National Reconciliation Week, a time to honour, listen deeply and to learn from Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. It's a time to advocate for justice, to consider how each one of us can take part. This year, the invitation is to be all in, to step off the sidelines and commit wholeheartedly to the shared work of reconciliation.
Reconciliation isn't just the responsibility of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. It takes all of us. It calls for truth-telling, justice, humility, and building respectful relationships.
We can't talk about reconciliation without facing the pain that still exists. Stolen land, stolen children, broken promises, marginalisation, intergenerational trauma, and ongoing systems that harm First Nations people. Today, the impacts of colonisation remain visible in the living conditions and well-being of First Nations people, with life expectancy still around 8 years shorter than other Australians, and significantly higher rates of preventable illness and poverty. These realities remind us why the work of reconciliation cannot stop, because justice, dignity, and equal opportunity for First Nations people are still unfinished. Facing this honestly is essential for reconciliation to be real, to be relevant and transformative. So in this complicated context, full of lament, what does it mean as followers of Jesus to move toward one another with honour and hope? This year, we want to highlight a vital part of reconciliation, and it's reciprocity. We're going to explore reciprocity through the lens of blackfellas, through the lens of the Bible, and find the common ground. So let's hear from Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Christian leaders about what reciprocity means to them.
So reciprocity to me is one of the core principles for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. Respect, relationships, and reciprocity. Reciprocity is actually about being in right relationship. That means we do for each other as we have done for others.
For me, I think reciprocity means that we share and that we give and take. It's important that we give as much as we take, or in effect more. From an Aboriginal perspective, we should only take as much as we need to ensure that there is some left for others. I think that's an important part of our faith, is recognising that sometimes we don't need it all and we do need to leave some for others.
Reciprocity is built on the foundation of education and a relationship of trust. And when we have built that foundation, reciprocity is where we can have that mutual respect for one another, and we can share and we can learn together. And it's what I give to you does not harm you, but it benefits you, and you give the same to me. And to me, I think reciprocity really is just that mutual respect in that relationship.
Yeah, so reciprocity, it means dadiri, to deep listen to the voices of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people and give everything that you have back to them. To live through the words of Jesus, to walk alongside Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. And for us as Aboriginal people, it's relational. It needs to be meaningful, genuine engagement, so that you can improve the lives of not just Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, but the lives of everybody here in this country.
Reciprocity is about giving and receiving. It's about understanding what we have in ourselves to be able to contribute to conversations or to gatherings, to community, but also what we can receive from others who have different perspectives and different experiences to us.
For the Pitjantjatjara mob of the Central Desert, reciprocity is expressed through the phrase napaji napaji. I give you something, you give me something. It's an enduring practice of looking after one another. It describes the way of living where giving and receiving are mutual, relational, and ongoing, a shared responsibility that strengthens connection and community. Napaji is about walking together, both people bringing something, both receiving something, and both are changed for the better. Reciprocity encompasses living in right relationship with each other, right relationship with God, and right relationship with country. In Welcome to Country ceremonies, elders of traditional owners often give gum leaves to offer welcome and safe passage onto their lands. But this giving always comes with the expectation of reciprocity, that we will treasure and safeguard their people, children and lands, and act to protect rather than to harm. Reciprocity is a deeply beautiful cultural principle that underpins healthy relationships. It shapes how Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples relate to one another, how we care for country, and how we carry the responsibilities entrusted to us.
As Christians, we have a picture of reciprocity too. In 1 Corinthians 12, Paul describes the church as the body of Christ. Many parts, one body. Each part is different, each necessary. Every part belongs, every part contributes. When one part suffers, the whole body suffers. When one part is honoured, all rejoice. That is reciprocity. Verse 12 says its parts should have equal concern for each other. Healthy relationships, like this image of the body of Christ, are mutual, interconnected, and highly attentive to everyone's well-being. We belong to one another. We are family. We cannot flourish while others are excluded or harmed. Christian reciprocity is rooted in grace, radical, unmerited, sacrificial love. 2 Corinthians 8:9 reminds us that Jesus, though he was rich, yet for your sake he became poor, so that you, through his poverty, might become rich. We give because we have received. We love because we have been loved. We move toward one another, even when it costs, even when it challenges the way we've always done things. Jesus showed us what it meant to be truly all in. He didn't hold back. He entered our suffering, stood in solidarity, and gave everything for reconciliation. Colossians 1 verses 19 to 20 says, "For God was pleased to have all his fullness dwell in him, and through him to reconcile to himself all things, by making peace through his blood shed on the cross."
There is so much common ground. Reciprocity, seen through both First Nations and the Christian faith lens, is relational, mutual, and ongoing. It's about a full commitment to care for one another, to share responsibility, and to be transformed, bringing change for the better. That's the heart of reciprocity, and it's such a vision of hope and healing.
Being all in for reconciliation means living like the body of Christ. Justice for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples isn't optional. If one part of the body is hurting, the whole body must pay attention. It means listening deeply, not defensively. Being willing to learn and to unlearn, and allowing ourselves to be changed. Reciprocity requires openness, humility, and courage, not only to give, but to receive, not only to speak, but to listen, not only to act, but to be shaped by the relationship.
All in. It's a wholehearted commitment, not symbolic, not surface level, not occasional. Reciprocity reminds us that reconciliation is shared work, done with one another, not to one another or for one another. Without reciprocity, reconciliation becomes performance. Without commitment, it becomes shallow. But when we bring the two together, wholehearted commitment and mutual responsibility, reconciliation becomes embodied, authentic, transformative. So, will we step into reconciliation or let it remain somebody else's business? We invite you to be all in.